Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, it's another episode of Random Review Wednesday. Random Review Wednesday. I don't do these as often as I used to, y'all. And this one is a good one. It's a good one, if I do say so myself, because I have some products here that I've been wanting to try forever and a day that I finally did. I have some newer products that I would like to give my opinion on that I didn't feel like needed a separate video. And I just want to jump into it. Now, the first one I'm going to start off with is a perfume, and it's Bath & Body Works 1000 Wishes. And I bet y'all are thinking, girl, why are you talking about this? It's been out forever. Well, after I hauled this perfume, I had someone request to know, how did it perform? How did it compare to the fragrance mist? So I wore it so I could tell them my thoughts, because the only other Bath & Body Works perfume that's not a pen spray that I have just gone through the entire bottle is Saltwater Breeze, and that one to me performed, it was an eau de parfum, and it performed like an EDT in my opinion. So I don't have the notes to this, so wait a minute, y'all, let me get the fragrance mist back here. This is the fragrance mist to 1000 Wishes. So the notes for 1000 Wishes are pink prosecco, sparkling quince, crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto creme. So, funny story. When I first, I went through a full set of 1000 Wishes. And that was when the fragrance mist bottle was red. It didn't match anything else in the collection that looked like this. And I really think that made me had a negative effect on me liking the scent, because I just didn't like that bottle. Crazy, but I believe that was the case. Because now I thoroughly enjoy 1000 Wishes. I'm not going to say I'm in love with it, but it's a good fragrance that I really do enjoy. So when I wore the perfume, let me tell you how I wore it. I wore it layered with the matching 1000 Wishes body cream and 1000 Wishes mist. I was just smelling like 1000 Wishes. I didn't want to smell like anything else to see how it performed. Now, as far as does the perfume smell like the fragrance mist, I would say yes. The perfume to me smells a little, of course it smells more potent, but it smells a little sweeter to me. Like it's got a heavier, maybe it's that creme note, because it just feels a little creamier than the fragrance mist. So when I wore this, like I said, layered head to toe in 1000 Wishes, this lasted me 8+ hours. Now, will it last, not wearing it layered together? I don't know. But I wanted to try it because to me, most people who love Bath & Body Works perfumes, they have the full set. They have the shower gel, the lotion, the body spray. They have everything that matches a perfume usually. So that's how I wore it. And I could smell myself strongly. I could smell myself in the air the entire day I wore it to work, and then after work also. And I sprayed my clothes down heavily with this, and I really smelled it on my clothes. Now, I did still smell it on my skin. I smelled my skin after work. I was like, can I still smell it? And I could. So for me, for the person who wanted to know, this does smell like the mist, just a little creamier, just a little sweeter, and of course more potent. To me, it did perform like an eau de parfum, because it did give me 8+ hours when layered with the entire 1000 Wishes set. So I just want to keep mentioning that, because I did not wear it just by itself. I did layer it with 1000 Wishes, and doing it that way, like I said, I smelled myself the entire day. I felt like I left a nice sillage, because I could keep smelling myself. And sometimes, you go nose blind to what you're wearing, but with this scent, I smelled it the entire day and after my work day also. So do I regret purchasing 1000 Wishes perfume? I do not at all, because these cute little bottles, I just love these bottles. This perfume would not leave my mind. because for some reason I have been thinking of, I know why. It's because our secretary at work, she wears this. And I was like, that smells so good on her. Why was I hating on that scent when I used up my scent of it? So I'm happy with it. It smells good. If you love 1,000 Wishes, you will love this perfume. Now, I didn't want to take a chance on waiting for semi-annual sale and not getting it, because it's rare I get the perfume I really want at semi-annual sale. Usually I can find a couple of perfumes, not many. I am not Vicky. Vicky Plain Jane be finding all the good when it comes to the perfumes. I be going on the first day early, looking, hitting I never get the perfumes that I really want to find. So I just used my 25% off and got it for this, because it was nothing else at the time at Bath & Body Works I wanted. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I don't have to worry about trying to get it during semi-annual sale. So if you love 1,000 Wishes, you would love this perfume. And it does perform like a true eau de parfum, at least when layered with the matching body care. Okay, I have another perfume I want to talk about that I hauled. I can't remember which haul video. If I can remember, I will link it above. But this is Lolia Wish. And I smelled it in that video. I was not impressed with it. And I was mentioning that I saw Chloe Yasmin. She kept mentioning it, so I ordered it off of Amazon. Now, I think a few people wanted me to review this. So here we go, y'all. Lolia Wish is considered an amber vanilla fragrance for women. It was released in 2008. It has top notes of bergamot, cinnamon, and pepper, middle notes of rice flour, ylang ylang, and jasmine leaf, base notes of marshmallow, vanilla, sugar cane, and amber. Okay, y'all. When I initially smelled this, I was like, what in the world? And I remember saying in that video, Chloe and I don't have, we have a lot of the same perfumes, like the mainstream perfumes, but when it comes to not so mainstream, we don't have the same taste. So I really took a chance on this one, but it wouldn't leave my mind because I was looking at marshmallow, vanilla, sugarcane, flour, amber. I was looking at those base notes. Smelling this from the bottle, I don't like this. Smelling it on the card, after it settled, I liked it more. Let me tell y'all, I wore this because I knew I was going to do this video. So I was like, let me just wear this perfume. Let me see what I think. And I kept reading reviews of Fragrantica that said this smelled like, and the drink just left me. Horchata, I believe, is the drink. So I wore this and I said, okay, I'm going to take this to work. I'm going to ask my friend because I have had horchata, but it's been years ago. And I was like, I can't remember. And I wanted her opinion on, did it smell like that to her? Because I knew I was preparing for this video. So as I'm wearing this fragrance on my skin, and I'm trying to remember, what did I pair with this? Y'all, I think I wore Fenty, the vanilla body butter. I think that's what I did wear this. I wore Fenty, the vanilla body butter with this perfume. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. I just know it's vanilla. It was limited edition. I hope she comes out with it again this year. That's what I wore with this. Okay, I'm getting ready. I'm smelling. I'm going, okay. Doesn't smell too bad. Okay. I get in my car. I'm driving. I'm like, okay, this is smelling better and better. Okay. I'm getting to work. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm liking this. Okay. And then by the time I pulled it out and asked my friend to smell it, she was like, yeah, it does smell. I do get horchata vibes. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Y'all, I kept smelling myself and I fell in love with this perfume. That's why your skin makes the fragrance. Your skin is the final ingredient to any perfume because it's all about your body chemistry. And what you're layered with too. I was like, oh my goodness, this turned into a creamy, marshmallowy vanilla. That rice flour came through like, I don't want to say like a stickiness, like a sticky rice pudding. It rice pudding-esque, just, yes. It smells so good. It gave me cozy vibes. It gave me fall vibes. I just loved it. It smelled different. It smells different to me. If you're looking for a fall fragrance, this is good. Lolia's Wish is good. The only thing is, I don't know where to tell you to go and smell this in person. I ordered this off of Amazon and I fell in love with it. I know some people were saying it's year round. It does give me, you can wear this year round because I wore it was hot. It wasn't too much for me. The more it settled, because the spiciness comes out in the beginning. And I'm not a lover of spicy fragrances. And so then it tones down and it gets sweeter and creamier and better just the more it's sat on my skin. That you can wear it year round because it's not overwhelming. But for me, it's so cozy. It just gave me fall vibes. Fall vibes all the way. It's just good. It's good. After wearing it on my skin, I love it. And the only thing, I'm not going to just recommend this to you because you can't smell it. You have to blind buy it. I got it for $72 off Amazon. If it was $20, I'd be like, yeah, girl, go get it. But it's $72. So if you tend to like what I like, and if you're looking to get a couple of new fall fragrances, because every season, no matter how much I have, I still want a few things for fall, a few things for winter, a few things for each season. This is a good one, in my opinion. It's good to transition, but I didn't put it in my transitional fragrances video because it gives me more just true fall, just a true fall perfume for me. And I love it now. And that is, again, Lolia Wish. Okay, those were the only perfumes I wanted to talk about. I do have a few fragrance myths, but first I want to talk about Osea. Because Osea, I have been hearing about it for years. I've passed on it because it's expensive. And I heard people say it's very green smelling, very earthy smelling. And you either love the smell or you hate the smell. And I have so many body oils and body butters, I need to like the smell. But Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty happened, and you're probably going to see this in a haul video too. This is kind of out of order, which I don't like doing, but I didn't want to put this video off. So I picked up the Osea, I don't know how to say all that, so I'm going to say Osea body butter. And I got it for under $30. I want to say 28 or 26 because this is $50-some. And at first it was not on my list to get because I don't need any body butters. And plus they say it's very fresh and green. And so I was like, we're getting ready to go into fall. I'm not going to get it. But it wouldn't leave my mind for that price. It just wouldn't. So I said, I'm going to get it because it's a body butter. This is a green I can do. It's, to me, like a spa green. It's fresh, spa-like, herbal spa-like, where you're using good products. And I think this is vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free. How long does this last? Because when I see those, I know I got to be careful and use them up quickly. I don't see an expiration date. but I know. If you're like me and you hear green and you go, ooh, like that grassy, earthy, I go, oh. I'm very picky, very particular when it comes to green notes. Like I said, this is to me spa, green, herbal. I can do it. No problem. Okay, now let's go with the consistency. Y'all, I use this body butter. Is this a body butter or a balm? Okay, this is a body butter. It went on like a balm. It was so easy to rub in. No issues at all. And if you're worried about the scent, don't be, because it doesn't last. But I just put it on and it just melts into my skin. Body butters don't do that often. A lot of body butters I have that I love, you got to work them in, honey. This one, I just put it on. It was like a lightweight lotion. It went in so easily, but hydrated my skin, moisturized my skin. I have nothing bad to say about this. I mean, the hype is real. Would I say it's worth $50-something for 6.7 ounces? I'm gonna say, would I repurchase this at $50-something? Knowing me, I wouldn't. And the only reason is because of the scent. I like the scent, but I'm not in love with it. For me to pay that much money, I need to love the consistency. I need to be in love with the smell. I need to love the packaging. I need to love it all for $50-something. Now, would I get it on sale again? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Because the consistency is perfection. It is perfection. It's just, the scent doesn't blow me away. And I like Josie Maran body butters. They're less expensive than this. I like, what's another really good, Fenty body butter. It's less expensive than this. I can get body butters that perform quite well for me, that I like the scent, the fragrance more than this. So I would repurchase this one on sale. And knowing me, if I get in a mood and I'm missing this, I would pay full price, because it's good. It's good. But my preference would be to never pay full price for this. Which, I'd be trying not to pay full price for nothing. But let's say I'm down to, I don't have a lot of body butters in my collection. It's time to restock on body butters. This would be one that I would be wanting to restock because of the consistency, the way my skin felt, and the how easy it was to use and apply this body butter. I can't think of one this is kind of thick too, that's thick like this, that is so easy to apply. And that really impressed me. So no regrets with purchasing the Osea body butter. Now, it's supposed to be age defying, skin renewing, all of that. I don't know about that, y'all. I tell you all, I purchase body butters and things for the way it feels, for the way the smell, and if it does any of the skincare that it says it's going to do, to me, I view it as a bonus. So I can't tell you if it does all that right now, but I will say that it's a good body butter. I mean, it says it transforms dry skin, leaving it soft, smooth, and healthy looking. I mean, it says it's a next level body butter. I will say it's a next level body butter in the sense that it's thick and so easy to apply. So yeah, this is a good one, y'all. This is a good body butter. And I've been on a body butter kick, and I have been trying body butters and buying different ones. I can tell you some good ones. This is a good one. This is a good one. Now, the next thing I've been on a kick on are body oils. So I did pick up the Osea body oil. And I've used quite a bit of this. Now, I got this during the 10 times the points, and I decided to just get the 1 fluid ounce because, again, I was worried about the scent. I was scared to death. Again, this is not a bad scent. Is it one I love? No. Is it one I can tolerate? Yes. This, I believe, I don't remember how much this is full size. I believe that all their full size products are within that $50 range. I wouldn't pay $50 for this oil. This is a good oil. I mean, the way it goes on, I have no complaints. even the way it smells, because it's so light and faint, it leaves quickly. I have no complaints. But this is an expensive body oil. It says mineralize and moisturize, hydrate, smooth, softens, and leaves skin glowing. It did all that. It did all of that. But I have other oils that do that also just as well, if not better, that smell better. Now, if I could get this on sale, full size, it would stay in my collection. I would purchase the body butter over the oil at this time, even though this oil is good, y'all. It gave a deep, healthy glow. You don't have to use a lot. Like I said, if you don't love the scent, it doesn't linger and clash with anything you're wearing. It's a good body oil. I just don't, these are so expensive that I'm hesitant to say I would just repurchase this body oil at full price, because I feel like I wouldn't. I don't feel like I would repurchase the body oil at full price, because like I said, I have a lot of body oils. And even though this is a great one, I mean, it's good. It's a good one. I'm going through body oils in my mind that I have as I'm talking. I would repurchase this. I would. Once I use it up, I feel like I would repurchase it at some point, because it's a good one. And I feel like it's not just, you're not getting this one for the fragrance. I keep thinking about how little I had to use and how my skin was super soft and glowy. And it was like a deep glow, not a glow that just vanished. And this also, like the body butter, just instantly sank into my skin quickly. So you know what, y'all? Like I said with the body butter, my preference would be to get this on sale. And I feel like I wouldn't repurchase this one unless it was on sale. But who knows? It's good. It's good. That's why I'm like, would I? I can't say 100% for sure. I feel like I have so many body oils in my collection, so many body butters. I would have to be using up a ton to pay full price for this. But it's a good one. It's a good one. The hype I heard about both of these products, I'm impressed. I would like to try more, but I'm going to enjoy what I have for now, because these are the ones I could get for 10 times the points and half the price. So I'm good for now with Osea, because these were the main two products I wanted to try, and I was impressed with both. Okay, I have one more body oil I want to share with you all. This is Capari's Golden Aura Body Oil with 24 karat gold and hyaluronic acid. This is their new body oil. I purchased this also during the 10 times the point sale at Ulta. Let me shake it up so y'all can see it. So these are the gold flecks, because it says shake it up before you use it. So I was wondering, when I use this oil, would I get any of the gold flakes? I don't feel like I got any of the gold flakes with this body oil. Now this body oil has basically a very light, kind of sweet smell, but very, 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 very faint. And this is an expensive body oil too. You get 3.3 fluid ounces in this, but I do like you get a pump. Now, I will say with this body oil, you pump it and a ton comes out. I mean, it's hard to control it. I prefer sprays when it comes to oils, but I do like it has a pump, because like I said, I don't think this one is as expensive as the Osea. Maybe in the $40 range, somewhere in there. I can't remember. I like this. You don't have to use a lot of it. You do have to be careful with this pump. But if you are purchasing this thinking, wow, I'm going to have a little shimmer. No, I didn't even, and I looked, y'all. I got in the light. I was like, am I missing it? I did not see any shimmer come out on my body with these gold flakes. But I do like this oil. Now this oil, again, it's a good one. Now this one took a minute to sink into my skin, and I don't like how much I get when I use the pump. So those are two cons. But again, I felt like it gave a deep, healthy, long-lasting glow to my skin for the entire day. I feel like if you love body oils and you're looking for a body oil with pretty packaging, you want a little bougie, but it also works well for your skin, and you don't want it to clash with any of your layering routines. Like this oil, I don't have to worry about clashing with anything really, because the scent is so light, it's so faint. I don't feel like it lasts super long, but I feel like it blends with my layering routines. So I love this oil too. I paid full price for this because I was getting 10 times the points. This is one, I do like it, but there's always something new. There's always something new, and that's why I'm hesitant to say I would repurchase. At this time, I feel like when I use it up, that I would eventually someday repurchase this oil, because it is a good oil and I really do enjoy it. But when you have a channel like mine and you're reviewing and you want to try different things to share with you all, it's hard to always go repurchase. It's certain things that make that repurchasing cut, and certain things I have to wait and see. These Osea products, because I feel like that they're really good skincare, to made that cut that I know I would repurchase at some point. This oil, I feel it's just a good body oil, but I feel like I would repurchase it, but I don't feel like it would be a rush to repurchase it. And Osea products, I don't feel like it would be a rush to repurchase unless I had my products down, you know, I've used up quite a bit. It's hard to explain what I'm saying. I mean, I would repurchase it. I just don't feel like it would be, I gotta go get it immediately. I don't feel like it's at that level, but it is a good body oil. And if you want a good treat yourself, you know, body oil that won't clash with anything, if you want a very lightly fragranced body oil that would go with any of your layering routines, this is a good one. So yeah, I do like this Capari Golden Aura body oil, but just keep in mind those 24 karat gold flakes, I didn't see not one on my body, so I don't know what they're doing, what they're for, but yeah, I just want to mention that. Okay, now I have some fragrance mists to talk about with you all. This is my first Tree Hut fragrance mist. This is Moonlight Glow. So I missed out on getting the Tropic Glow shimmer mist. I think it's back in stock now, but now I'm like, do I even want to get it? I don't know. I'm going back and forth on that one. So we'll see. But I wanted to pick up this mist because I've never had a Tree Hut mist, and I wanted to, you know, talk about it with you all. So that's the garage, if y'all hear that. This says it's a balancing mood mist. It's for the body, shower, and linen. Now, the only thing, does this give any notes? I don't think so. But if you've smelled the scrub, the body butter, you kind of know what this smells like. I like this. This to me is a thick kind of berry scent. This is a mist that if you like Bath and Body Works fragrance mist, if you like Victoria's Secret fragrance mist, if you like berry, kind of sweet, kind of syrupy fragrance mist, I think you'll like this. Let me spray it out some. Ooh. Yeah, it's like a jammy, sweet, kind of berry fragrance mist. It smells like the packaging. The packaging is like purpley. The scrub is purple. Ooh, I got that on my lip. It smells purple. It smells deep, berry, musky, a little sweet. It's good. It smells good. I have no regrets getting this, honey. Now, this is 5.2 fluid ounces. I think this was $8.99 at Target. So $9. You're getting about 3 ounces less than Bath and Body Works and other fragrance mist. But you're also getting a cheaper price. So you'll have to decide for yourself with pricing. Is it worth it? But it is. It's a warm, berry, musky, sweet scent. that smells so good. And I felt like it lasted a decent amount of time. It lasted about 4 hours where I could easily smell it. And I didn't overspray this one because I was layering it with something else. I can't remember what I was wearing that day. Wait a minute. I think I layered this one 1,000 Wishes. Yes, I remember putting this down first because it's thicker and it kind of reminded me of this a little bit, but not a lot. But to add a little more dimension. And now y'all know with me, I don't worry about how long a fragrance mist lasts. Like some people do. And I get that because some people only wear fragrance mist. But for me, I don't really think about longevity when it comes to a fragrance mist. Now, if I put it on, it disappears in 5 minutes, that's a problem. But if I get a couple hours worth of fragrance mist, to me, that's what a fragrance mist, that's how most of them gonna last, especially now. So I got 2 to 4 hours with this. I was happy, and that was not spraying heavy. That was not going to town like I normally would with a fragrance mist. So I felt like if I really went to town with this, it would last. Because it's strong. Yeah, I feel like it would last. I could get it to 6, but like I said, with fragrance mist, when I get 2 to 4 hours, that's good enough for me because they're easy to just throw in and I can touch up a fragrance mist. I don't like taking perfumes because if I broke one of my perfumes, I would be highly incensed, okay? But I will take a fragrance mist with me to touch up if I feel like it. And most times, I don't feel like I need to touch up at the end of the day with the way I spray. I really don't. So I just take them with me just in case. But yeah, this is good. I like it. It's making me want to get the shimmer Tropic Glow, even though summer is, going out the door. But it's on my mind, and usually when something's on my mind, I end up getting it if I can. So yeah, I'm impressed. I like Moonlight Glow from Tree Hut. And I would recommend giving it a sniff, giving it a try, especially if you like the scrub and the body butter already. Complete your set. Okay, I have 2 other fragrance mists I wanted to share with you all. This is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter, and this is Sweet Tooth Caramel Dream. So these were I recently did a video reviewing the new Sabrina Carpenter Caramel Dream perfume. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it above. Check it out. Now, I wanted to mention these mists because okay, for me, I have noticed, for me, that these celebrity fragrance mists usually don't perform well, in my opinion. Now, I have had to retract my opinion on some of the Ariana Grande fragrance mists, especially the Cloud one. Because when I let that sit, that thing performed, honey. But the ones I have tried, usually when I'm done, I'm not impressed. I'm like, it's not really worth it. Now, I have not worn this one out, but I wanted to mention this one in the video because I know that this Caramel Dream perfume is hard to find right now, and a lot of people are finding the mist. In my opinion, the mist smells like the perfume. Yeah, they smell alike. So if you can't find the perfume, I just wanted to mention that. Get the mist and try it out, and then see if you want to get the perfume. Because in my opinion, because sometimes you can have a celebrity mist, or just, well, mostly, is it mostly celebrity perfumes that do this? Or sometimes you can have a fragrance mist based off of a perfume, and they don't smell just alike. You can tell the differences. And this one, it's lighter, but the scent to me is the same. And I just wanted to mention that. Now, I wore this one out. I already have a dent in this one. This one's already right here. And I've had it in my collection, I think, a week. This is good. This smells just like the perfume too. I can't remember when I wore this. but I remember spraying myself down like I normally would and really spraying my clothes heavily with this. I smelled this the entire day. And that is not usually my experience with, especially just fragrance mists based off of a perfume. That's why I tend to steer clear of them, stay away from them, because I've not been impressed with many of them. I was impressed with Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth, and I just wanted to mention that. And I've done a whole video talking about this, reviewing this perfume. I think I have enough cards left. If I do, I will link it above. Check it out. This is sweet, fluffy. Let me just read the notes to you. Let the sweetness surround you in a mist of candied ginger, chocolate marshmallow, and milky vanilla topped with chantilly cream. It's a layered confection that sates your skin as it whets their appetite. This is good. It smells divine. It smells like the perfume. It performed well. I'm very highly impressed with this mist. I'm just impressed with it. So that's why I had to mention it in this Random Review Wednesday, because I am not usually impressed with fragrance mists that are based off of a perfume. I am with this one, so I had to mention it. Okay, so we saved the best for last, y'all. This is the new fragrance mist from Sol de Janeiro. It is After Hours. It has notes of midnight jasmine and amber woods. What else? I know it has more than that. Okay, here it says, get lost in the rhythms of Rio with velvety notes of midnight jasmine, black currant, and amber woods that wrap around you and linger into the night. Now, first, let's take a minute and look at this packaging. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't watched many. I think I've only watched 2 people review this. It was one other one I wanted to watch, but then I didn't before I filmed this video. I'll probably watch it later on. And I heard Black Opium, which I forgot to bring up here. And then I heard Flower Bomb, that it reminded them of Flower Bomb. And then I've heard it may remind people of a scent that came out previously from Sol de Janeiro. Now, I'm going to spray this. When I smelled it, let me see if I get the same thing. Okay, when I smelled this, I immediately thought of Black Opium, which made me think of Tropical Nights. And I was waiting I haven't compared these two. I was waiting to do this on camera. So let's do this, shall we? So the notes in Tropical Nights are creamy tonka bean and vanilla absolute. It has mandarin oil, night blooming jasmine, vanilla absolute, patchouli, creamy tonka bean, tobacco, leaf absolute. So this one, Tropical Nights, also gave me Black Opium vibes a little bit. So let's see. Is this a repackage? Is After Hours a repackage? That's what I wanted to know. The notes aren't exactly the same, but there are some similar notes. So let's see. Okay, y'all. Similar, but not a repackage. Not a repackage. Because this Tropical Nights has that. Does it have tonka? Yes, it has tonka bean. It has that tobacco. I can pick that up. Now, one person I believe I was watching, she didn't have this. And she was like, oh my goodness, After Hours is the first kind of deeper fragrance mist. And that's what people were saying about this one, because when you think Sol de Janeiro, you really don't think this type of fragrance. But this doesn't surprise me because I smelled this. So this isn't a new scent DNA for Sol de Janeiro. It's just what they do for limited edition fragrances. But yeah, they are similar. They are similar. Very similar. But it's just I can pick up certain notes in here. And this one's been sitting for over a year. That is more potent. Now this After Hours it does smell like a nighttime, creamy, like dark floral fragrance, semi-sweet. I don't know why I'm getting black opium, because this has no coffee. But maybe I'm just getting black opium vibes. And then, you know, I've heard a couple people say Flower Bomb. So let's spray Flower Bomb. I hope I'm running out. Y'all, I gotta order some. Let me tear this. Well, I gotta take this back because they didn't give me my fragrance mist. Well, let me see if I can just smell it from the bottle. No, because it's been a minute since I've sprayed this. Y'all, I found this little piece that I can spray this perfume on. I got to place an Amazon order, honey, because I am out of my little do-it-yourself, you know, fragrance strips. I don't think I have any more index cards. So I was like, oh, girl, I said when I ran out, and I've been using, because when I go smell fragrances, y'all, I will keep the strips from Ulta, from Vicky, from Sephora. And once you let them air out, you know, it'll leave and I'll reuse them. But it gets to a point that some fragrances you use with so much, it'll stick on there, and that's when I throw them away. So I am really, really short on all of my fragrances. I'm out. I've got to order some. You know, I can get Flower Bomb. Not exact. But I can see how people are saying After Hours smells like it, because it is. It's a deeper floral, what I call, it's a darker floral. It's not bright, pretty floral. It's one of those deeper, richer, like sultry type of floral fragrances, and it's good, and I'm glad that it's not exactly like Tropical Nights, even though it reminds me of it. No, it's not exactly like it. Let Flower Bomb air out some more. Let me smell it again. Yeah, in the way that Flower Bomb is like sultry, kind of floral scent. Now, I don't get much sweetness from After Hours, and Flower Bomb, some people consider it sweet. Flower Bomb is a fragrance I've just never, it is sweet. I've never just fallen in love with it. Now, I fell in love with this packaging. And I'm a fragrance reviewer, even though I feel like sometimes if you do Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, that people kind of look down their nose at my fragrance reviews, because I feel like they think, you know, what do you know? That's just how I feel sometimes. But I was like, Shaughnessy, you need to get Flower Bomb in your collection, because you talk about fragrances. This is a classic. So when I saw this limited edition packaging, I fell for it and got it, even though Flower Bomb is it's not a love for me. But what's funny is I shared this. Did I give her a sample of Flower Bomb, my friend at work, and she fell in love with it. So I wouldn't say After Hours is just is a dupe for it. I think it's in the category of similar floral fragrance, but I feel like this actually stands alone in the Sol de Janeiro line. It made me think of Black Opium, but as far as the fragrance mist from Sol de Janeiro, it's a new one, because this is the only one I thought it may smell exactly like, and it's not. It's not a repackage. I thought they had done us like they did Rio Radiance. I thought they had done us like that, y'all, but it's not. It's not a repackage. It is its own fragrance. If you like the Sol de Janeiro line, and you wanted something maybe for fall, maybe for nighttime, maybe a little deeper, not so fruity, you know, their line is coconutty, fruity, sweet. That's what I think of. Caramel, edible, gourmand, the 71, you know. So it is different in the line. That's their core line. So if you wanted something that took you into fall, this is a good one. I do like it. Now, is it backup worthy for me? Not at this time, but sometimes after I wear some Sol de Janeiro mist, then I'm like, ooh, I need a backup. Like when in Rio, honey, I got a backup of that one. And I still to this day, and I'm going to continue to say it, Sol de Janeiro, when you bring out the limited edition fragrance mist, can you bring out both sizes, please? I mean, because if you love this one, you get 3, where is it? You get 3 fluid ounces. So if I love it and want to get a backup, I've paid $48 plus tax total. So let's just say $50 for 2 mists when you can get the big 8-ounce mist for $36 or $38. So just please quit just bringing out these little doggone 3-ounce bottles, and people love them because it still is a mist. So you're not, okay, I'm not going to spray it like it's a perfume, like, oh, my pulse points. No, I spray this all over and it's gone like that if I love it. So I will still ask, please bring out the 8-ounce bottles in these limited edition fragrance mists to give us the option so we're not paying $50 for 6 ounces, which is still less than the $38 8-ounce bottle. But this is a good one, like I said, for fall, for nighttime, if you want something a little darker, if you want something not as fruity, tropical, sweet, this is a good one from Sol de Janeiro. And the packaging, like I said, is absolutely stunning. Okay, y'all, so that is everything for this episode of Random Review Wednesday. If you enjoyed it, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me your thoughts on any of the products I mentioned. Please leave me some products you'd like me to review in a Random Review Wednesday, and if I can, I will do so. Please share this video with everybody, y'all, because you know we are still trying to grow over here. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bells so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.